It is Wednesday. Good morning. I've got my coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Y'all know I try to get with you Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is my second week, and I'm hoping Friday that I can actually do this and really celebrate that second week. Hey viewer, thank you so much for joining. Good morning. So it is Wednesday. And what happens on Wednesday is we do Wednesday Wisdom. And I actually do Wednesday Wisdom used to do Wednesday Wisdom from my main page on Facebook. And I'm no longer doing that so that I can utilize all of my resources and do it on HAPS. And it broadcasts to my business pages. And this is really important why I do this. And this is why today's Wednesday Wisdom is really talking about business and faith. I have, realized, that this morning, can I just be honest? Let me be honest. This morning, I realized that I always have this conversation that I run over in my mind, and I had to think about it deeper every time I have this conversation. So this morning, when I was considering what has God shown me about business and life, and what that means for me as an entrepreneur, ministry leader, woman, future wife to a wonderful king, what does that actually mean? And so it means a lot. And that is why I am Dana Williamson with B.A.D, Blessed Anointed Destined LLC, the original B.A.D Queen of the Round Table. I have been doing what I've been doing for many, many years. And every year, every day, every hour of the day, every new minute and second of the day, I continue to stay a student. I continue to learn what I need to learn, not only about myself, but about the business that I continuously am building. One of the things that I know is God has shown me many things. And just last night, He showed me something, and I'm just like, whoo, let me call my ministry friends this morning because I don't know if I can decipher this. I don't know if I can hear properly. But after prayer, or actually doing prayer, the questions I asked myself is not only about ministry and what I'm supposed to do and business and what He has given me, but am I seeing and hearing Him correctly? And obviously, the Holy Spirit was like, yes, your job is your job, and their job is theirs. Do what you're supposed to do, right? And so I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And here's why. Every one of us have a business mindset. We are entrepreneurs some kind of way. We are writers, we are speakers, we are podcasters, we are who we are. We are paparazzi specialists. We are everything to everybody. We are something. We have a business. We do this. This is what we do, right? And every day we start our day with a plan or to accomplish a goal that we probably wrote out on Sunday or wrote out on Monday or a new goal just this morning. The thing is that we have to know that business and faith, spirituality and natural all run together no matter how we try to tear it apart or how we try to separate it. So when I asked the questions this morning, about, okay, am I hearing God right? Am I doing everything I want to do? Because some of these visions and dreams that God is showing me is not about business. But here's the thing, the only way to accomplish what God has told me to accomplish, I have to be a successful business person. I have to be in a place of owning, running, leading, putting things out there that in the back of my mind, God has shown me I've done. This is not about, how can I say this? This is not about, making sure you listen. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is not about doing things that people expect you to do. This is about doing what God tells you to do in the underlying circumstances, which also means if the Lord told you to write the book, write the book. There is no way, shape, or form that you should be in a place that you're not writing the book, that you're not accomplishing that particular goal. If God told you to join paparazzi or join send out cards or join on Young Living, there is no way that God is not, going to put in your hands the things you need to be successful in all of that. Hear me out. Even though God doesn't show you every day putting in the work for those businesses, what he is showing you is that everything that you need to do, that he's telling you to do, you're going to do, and it's going to be successful. How do you know? The Bible tells us that God is going to provide all of our needs. God is going to take care of us. So that means that, in the spiritual, this is what we know and this is what we walk in. But that also means that in the natural, we understand that that's going to come in some kind of form that we may not understand. Yeah, somebody might drop off $1,000, $100 here, cash app you 50 or whatever. And that's because God has put you on their minds. But when it comes down to using your gift and your gift makes room for you and putting you before great men, what does that mean exactly? That means that God has said, okay, you know what? I've given you this. You still need to cultivate this. And while you're cultivating this, and this is growing, I still need you to also do these ministry spiritual things that I set forth days ago, weeks ago, months ago, years ago. And the problem that I think a lot of us have is we look at everything that was done in the Bible, all of the things that Jesus did while he walked the earth, all the things that happened. Hey viewers, thank you so much for joining. Please, if you're getting anything out of this, please share this with your audience. All the things that Moses had done, all the things that Abraham had done, all the things that Esther had done, Ruth had done, Lydia had done, all of those different things. We look at what was said in the Bible, but we don't put all the other pieces together. Lydia was a successful businesswoman. They say that. They say that she was a cultivator or a maker of fine purples and linens and all of that. So they know that she was putting her hand to probably materials or selling various things that were purple. The foundation was purple. We know purple represents royalty. We also know that she always prayed. She always got the women together to pray. She always went down by the lake to pray. We also know that she was a woman, a single woman, who opened her doors up to the apostles so that they would have a place to sleep, so that they would have a place to rest, so that they would have a place to eat. What I'm saying to you is everything, everything that you have, everything that's in your hands to do is going to help you in that next step or help you in that thing that God is giving you. It's going to help you, but you also have to keep moving in the things that he has given you to move in. Your gifts. So how is business and faith tied in together? People say that you have to separate religion and faith and state. You know what? Religion, yes. Faith and relationship with the Lord, no. Because the Lord is going to guide you. He's guiding you in everything that you do in business right now. He's guiding you in everything that he has told you, all those visions and dreams that he gave you last night. He's guiding you in what you're going to do in your next day. Like I said earlier, I've had these dreams and I'm just like, you know what? I don't know what that means. And I think I need to call some people because it's scary. And I don't mean scary like I'm so afraid, but the reality is, I think I need some more insight. Hey, viewers, thank you so much for joining. I think I need some more insight. I think I need to get some more questions answered that I know that I'm feeling kind of flustered about that I can't answer. And all of that tied into, I don't want to forget what God told me to do for his people, as well as I don't want to stop doing what God has told me to do or shown me to do when it comes down to my business. When I write a book, I pray and I let the Holy Spirit flow through me. Like right now, I'm in a project that I'm about 2 days behind, and I need to catch up. I need to write, right? And let me tell you, the feeling I have on the inside of me that I know that this is going to be a good project. I don't want to say it's going to be a great project. The feeling I have on the inside of me on that is as actually the direction that I've been given from God over the past few months, and that has been just a spiritual inclination. It has been a vision, it has been a dream. It's just been a spiritual inclination. That's what the relationship between me and the Father works out as. That's how we build. That's how we grow. That's how we go from where we are right now to where we're going. So today on Wednesday Wisdom, what I want to direct you to do is I want you to take a minute. And I think I said this I said this Monday, but I also said this on my podcast yesterday. Reflect on you. Reflect on where you are. And as you're doing that reflection, pray. That's a given, but I have to remind you of that, okay? Pray and say, you know what, Father, am I in the right place? Am I doing what you told me to do? Am I using my gifts? Will my gifts make room for me and put me before great men? Lord, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it the right way? Let me give you an example. And some things are once you know that the Lord has said yes, then you still have to move forward in that. The Lord has said yes. He's going to send people to you, but guess what? He's going to send resources to you that you also need to use. So I have these cups, and it says "Bad Queens of the Round Table." Okay, and that's kind of like my tagline for Bad. Especially, I have a Bad Queens network, but that's kind of like my tagline, right? And I love bad queens. I like being a bad queen, a blessed, anointed, and destined queen. I have these cups on my website, ckqgifts.com, and I didn't, I half made the cup. And when I say that is, I put the labeling on my cup. Okay, I put this on here, but I outsourced this because I know I can't do this. But I know this cup will help magnify or help give insight, help introduce everyone to Bad Queens of the Round Table and what we do. Why is this so cup so important? Am I doing another selling point? No, I'm making mention of this cup because this cup represents what I've built over the past few years and what I continue to build. I never stop learning. I never stop growing. I never stop being there for God's people. This says bad queens of the round table because at the table is more than one person. It's more than me. So even though I know that God gave me the gift to do this, that God gave me the insight to do this, to build, to write, to teach, to coach and counsel, I am not sitting at this table alone. I am not helping just myself. I am not charging bukus of dollars just to help myself. I am providing a service to all of those who need it. I am providing a service to the people who desire more. I said the other day that I know who my client is. My client is the woman of faith, of extreme faith, the woman who is so out there in faith. She looks peculiar. She looks strange. There, people are looking at her like me. There's no way you're going to be able to do that. Mm-mm. That's my client because that's who I am. I expect great things from my walk because of what my Lord has shown me. So when it comes down to business, excuse me, and faith, you can never separate the two. Never. Because God directs our paths. He tells us where to go, He tells us what to do. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to again look at yourself and ask yourself, hey, am I in the right place? And if I'm not, pray to God and say, you know what? Lord, Lord, I need you. I need you, Lord, because I need to know that I'm in the right place. I need to know that I'm doing what you said to do. I need to know that I am not failing at what you told me to do. I need to know, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate and love your comments. And that's my time here. I hope you have gotten something from this morning's Wednesday Wisdom and that you share it with others. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest